Okay, as you know, there's a whole lot going on this platform, and it's very, very important that we fight for the open lines of communication that this platform has brought us. TikTok has given us an ability to communicate with each other, whether we agree with the people that are out there or not. It doesn't freaking matter. This is what freedom of speech is all about. And they're not attacking freedom of speech necessarily. They're attacking the information that comes from the freedom of speech, because us creators can make a choice to do deep dives and research into the stuff we're discussing, or just spew, political crap from some podium speech from some of our favorite politicians. It really doesn't matter whether it pisses us off or not, whether we agree with the people that are on this or not. It gives us the ability to custom tailor the things that we want to look at and we want to talk about. The beautiful thing about that is we can choose to educate others if we do factual research, of course. But that education is what they're afraid of. They're afraid of all of us having the opportunity to talk to each other 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to go live and have thousands of people joining the discussion and bouncing ideas off each other and saying, hey, what about this? What about this? Hey, I researched this. I found this information out. Great. And then it evolves. It becomes a different post, a better post with more information on it. And then it could go to other people. I am proud to have the following that I have on this, because this whole entire thing, this Revolution Washington thing, I still have no idea what I'm doing. I still can't edit videos, but it's given me an opportunity to turn the knowledge that I have and the research that I do into information that maybe helps somebody make a decision. I'm not here to change anybody's mind or anything. I'm here to inspire people to take one more step and research. If you don't agree with something I say, research it and get back to me if I'm wrong, because I want to give correct information out. That's what I'm trying to do here. Old school. Takes 2 weeks to go through a whole one of these. But the bottom line is that's what TikTok gives us an opportunity to do. It gives us the opportunity to educate each other. And a more educated society is a government's worst nightmare. So they are trying to squash this. And I don't know how many creators have noticed this lately, but people are getting threatened with permanent bans, or they're getting permanently banned for nothing. I'm coming off a ban right now. When it was the end of a very long live, and I was joking around with somebody in the live, nothing mean, nothing vicious, nothing hateful, nothing anything. Because that's not how I do things. I want to speak respectfully to people. I've been a target for those, Discord servers on the right side that goes after people. The bottom line is, it means there's enough people listening to me for me to matter. And the message that I'm trying to give actually pisses people off. And I'm fine with that, because I know what I put out there. I try my best to make it factual from start to finish. That's just my personal choice. Many creators don't do that. But either way, whether you agree with each other or not, we need to support this platform. We need to support that conversation. We need to be able to talk to each other, become united like we should have been from the first place. We need to be able to actually have a political conversation with someone we disagree with and walk away. We're going, hey, they're good people. I just don't agree with their politics. Remember those days? That was so nice. When friendships wouldn't end because you discover they voted on the other side of the aisle. What kind of bullshit that we turn into? But TikTok has given us the opportunity to actually educate ourselves the way we should, and to do things and to make a change and to make a difference. And that is what the government's afraid of, and that is why TikTok's under fire. But that is why we all need to get together, and we need to follow each other on other platforms. You could follow Revolution Washington on Instagram, on YouTube. I'm going to be all over all different platforms. The Revolution Washington Network is getting bigger. We've got a lot of things ready, being built as we speak. We need to stick up for each other. We need to take care of each other. We need to follow each other, because the new algorithm that they put in there, my videos were hitting between 5,000, 10,000 views, 1,000 views on a bad video, on something that wasn't too popular. It's barely hitting 1,000 now in the last 2 weeks. I'm getting banned. My partner across the pond got banned for nothing. Her first ban, I said, welcome to the club, Nona Angel. Welcome to the club. So this week's Across the Pond has been canceled because of that. They're trying to stifle us. Don't let them. We do need a revolution, but we need an intelligent revolution, not a violent one. We need to take our government back with people who actually have our backs on both sides of the aisle. We need to get back to the Republican Party before it became violence first, ask questions later. I voted both sides of the aisle. I know what they should be. They both changed. Don't kid yourself. One side changed a hell of a lot more than the other. But we're losing our footing, and right now they're attacking our freedom of speech, freedom of information. And we can't let them. There's a class actions lawsuit forming. Get involved with it. I'll be posting updates with it right up here. And there's a little story about using a VPN and putting yourself in other countries, and your videos mysteriously get 10 times the views than they do when you're posting from the good old US of A. There's already restrictions. A good friend of mine got banned for absolutely nothing, for just posting videos. And he's a very peaceful man. Take care of each other on this. Even those with opposing voices. We need opposition in our thoughts, but we need to be open-minded enough to actually accept that they may have a point here or there too. And we got to integrate it into our beliefs, into our perspective. Because we do need to become united again. Remember that word? It's part of the title, United States of America. We need to find that united part. And we need to stand shoulder to shoulder with someone we may not agree with their opinions here and there. We may not believe in what they do, who they are, even if you don't like the color of their skin. They're Americans too. Let's get back to where we should be. Treating people like human beings, whether we like their opinion or not. Because their opinion actually means just as much as ours. That's what freedom of speech is. But we need to make sure we make it through this. I don't know if TikTok's going anywhere. Not sure. There's already talk about another app coming out of the TikTok people that is going to be packaged in a different way to make it okay with the bullshit. But Google could take all our stuff and sell it to whoever the hell. We got to look deeper, ladies and gentlemen. But more than anything, we got to start supporting each other. That's got to be our takeaway. You can't be angry at the other side, because that just perpetuates the anger, but it does not solve the problem. No matter how much of a civil war you want. It's not going to solve the problem. It's going to make things a lot worse, especially for those stupid enough to go up against the U.S. military. Just saying. How about we do the smart thing? Start having each other's backs, whether or not we agree with them or not. Let's try that for a change, because that's what we need to do. Go back to united. Then we could walk away and go, God, definitely don't agree with that person. That's freedom. But it doesn't make the other person wrong. Doesn't make them bad people. It means you disagree with them. There's nothing wrong with that. And it doesn't have to have anger attached. Let's give it a try, see how it works out. Follow your favorite creators. Make sure you watch all of the videos. Go on to their pages and click through the videos, because they're not all getting to the For You page like they were a month and a half ago. That I know for sure. So stay diligent, stay educated, be kind. We are in this together. And we need to keep the communication going.